So now we will discuss the summary for chapter 2. So for the chapter 2 operating systems, excuse me. All end devices and network devices require an operating system or the OS. The portion of the OS that interacts directly with computer hardware is known as the kernel. The portion that interfaces with applications and the user is known as the shell. The user can interact with the shell using a command line interface or the CLI or a graphical user interface or the GUI. When using CLI, the user interacts directly with the system in a text-based environment by entering commands on the keyboard at a command prompt. The system executes the command, often providing textual output. The CLI requires very little overhead to operate. However, it does require that the user have knowledge of the underlying structure that controls the system. A GUI interface such as Windows, OS X, Apple iOS, or Android allows the user to interact with the system using an environment of graphical icons, menus, and windows. The GUI example is more user-friendly and requires less knowledge of the underlying command structure that controls the system. For this reason, many individuals rely on GUI environments. However, GUIs may not always be able to provide all the features available at the CLI. GUIs can also fail, crash, or simply not operate as specified. For these reasons, network devices are typically assessed through a CLI. The CLI is less resource intensive and very stable when compared to a GUI. The network operating system used on Cisco devices is called the Cisco Internetwork Operating System or Cisco IOS. Cisco IOS is used for most Cisco devices regardless of the type or size of the device. Note, the operating system on the home router is usually called firmware. The most common method for configuring a home router is by using a web browser-based GUI. So the purpose of OS, network operating system are similar to a PC operating system. Through a GUI, a PC operating system enables a user to use a mouse to make selections and run programs, enter text and text-based commands, view output on a monitor. A CLI-based network operating system like the Cisco IOS on a switch or router enables a network technician to use a keyboard to run CLI-based network programs, use a keyboard to enter text and text-based commands, view output on a monitor. Cisco networking devices run particular versions of the Cisco iOS. The iOS version is dependent on the type of the device being used and the required features. While all devices come with a default iOS and feature set, it is possible to upgrade the iOS version or feature set to obtain additional capabilities. In this course, we will focus primarily on Cisco iOS related 15.x. So, it displays a list of iOS software releases for a Cisco Catalyst 2960 switch. So now we're done for the summary of chapter 2. Thank you for watching.